Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Today I want to chat with you guys a little bit about something that it's pretty comical to me as someone, again, who's been doing this for decades. I've been a content creator and influencer for over 12 years also. And so when these topics of celebrities come up and people come up with the silliest ideas, well, did they do it natural? How did this celebrity do this transformation? And then you always see the peanut gallery and people are like, well, that's only because they can afford chefs and personal trainers. No, that has nothing to do with it. In fact, I find it hilarious when someone says the fact that they have someone grocery shop and cook for them makes it easier. And it's like, you're telling me getting up and shopping doesn't burn calories? Because a person sits on their butt and doesn't have to do certain things for themselves that require standing and moving, that they get into shape faster? That's the most ludicrous argument I've ever heard. Pushing a grocery basket around actually burns calories. You might lose an extra 0.5% of body fat from all that and standing around cooking in the kitchen. So that's a ludicrous statement. Now, having access to better food, maybe, but not really, because even people on modest budgets can actually, if they know how to eat healthy and they know how to cook, it's not a problem at all. It's zero issue. Plenty of people who are working class have no trouble building high quality physiques on the nutrition end. It's done every day. So nonsense. But let's come over to the other point though. People will say, well, how do you know they use stuff? Well, number one, they make quick transformations. It would be one thing if, a celebrity gets ready for a role and you see where he was ahead of time and they did that in 3 or 4 years. Okay. Right? See where I'm going with that? But they do it in 3 or 4 months sometimes, 5 months. They do a 3 to 4 year transformation. What would be, okay, let's come back over. With a good coach and a good nutritionist and a chef, they do a 3 to 4 year transformation in 3 to 4 months. Okay? They oftentimes lose significant amounts of body fat while gaining muscle at a rate that you would expect a rank novice to gain muscle while bulking and overeating and gaining body weight. Okay? Usually gaining a little fat just to pull that bulk off. Sometimes even faster than that, yet they lose fat. Okay, there's your big giveaway right there. But let's come back over to the point of when someone says, well, that could have done natural. But even if they could, why would they? And let's come back over to the other thing. People say, well, celebrities wouldn't do that. Let's go over to the point that technically celebrities are wealthy and connected enough that none of this is illegal. All right, let's be clear here. There are doctors in America. When you have decent amount of money, if you're above middle class, you can probably afford all this stuff through a doctor, all of it. I mean, realistically, in the U.S., in our current healthcare system, if you got the money, you can get doctors to give you this stuff. You can go pick it up at the pharmacy. All right, there are whole clinics that specialize in this. It's not illegal. Does anyone think that anyone who's preparing for a movie role isn't above middle class? I guarantee you almost every celebrity getting ready for a movie role makes more than $100,000 a year. I know that sounds hard for people to imagine. I bet you they all do, all of them. Every single person who's done a transformation or a movie role makes that sort of money, without fail. People laugh because they're like, what do you mean? I got $20 million for that role. Yeah, that's more than $100,000, right? 20 million is more than 100,000. They can afford it. They can afford to do it all legally through a doctor. This is not a problem. So let's drop the illegal route. Let's come over to the other argument. Are celebrities and actors, as a general rule, known for their completely Spartan, straight-edge lifestyles? Okay. Right? Actors are all sober. They drink no alcohol. They use no recreational drugs. They use no unnecessary prescription drugs or pain pill. They don't smoke cannabis. Ever. Celebrities as a demographic are known for their extremely clean, completely drug-free, sober lifestyles, right? At this point, you should be laughing. Anyone honestly believe that celebrities, by and large, as a group, would be opposed to going to their doctor when, since they know everyone else is doing it, going to their doctor and getting a few prescriptions that they can easily afford? They'll help them prepare for their movie role 10 times faster so they can make an extra $5 million. In what delusional world does anyone think this is not exactly what they're going to do? I mean, you see the same actor drink beer or wine on occasion on camera. You occasionally see one of them smoke a cigar. Again, let's come over to lifestyle choices. As a group, they're not known for their clean, healthy, completely drug-free lifestyles. Okay? So how's this any different? It's not like it's any riskier. Ooh, no, people don't want to hear that, do they? So the question becomes, why don't more of them talk about it? Some of them do. Problem is, people don't like it. They don't like it. It's been demonized so much that in the public eye, because of sports, it's a bit of a taboo topic. But they do talk about it, don't they? They will mention this stuff. Oh, I used all these diuretics and it really caused me these problems. I used this fat burner. And then sometimes the fat burner they list will be a controlled substance, not something you bought at GNC. Okay? Occasionally one of them gets busted with large amounts of stuff. It has happened. Sylvester Stallone, right? Remember that in the airport? Okay, so let's come over to this. Does anyone actually think that any of them, a single one of them, when they all know it is a normal part of the job? It's a normal, everyday thing in that world. Look how many of them even hang out with all the serious bodybuilders too, even the fitness-oriented ones who are all using tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. Come on. It's a silly idea. It's a normal part of these celebrity transformations. Quit looking at their individual workouts. You're like, oh man, they did this 4-hour, 5-hour a day workout. Yeah, because you're going to recover from that without anything that helps speed up recovery. Do people not understand that's one of the reasons people use things is to enhance recovery so you can train harder, train longer, and recover? And truth be told, when you look at the workouts that come out, some of them are nothing magical, nothing special. They're not even that impressive of workouts. They just look like normal, everyday, easy stuff, just done with a lot of volume. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.